Now more than ever, Lowe's knows you don't just want a low price, you want the lowest price. And with our lowest price guarantee, you can count on us for competitive prices on all your home improvement projects. If you find a qualifying lower price somewhere else on the same item, we'll match it. Lowe's, we help, you save. Price match applies the same item. Current price at qualifying retailers. Exclusions and terms apply. Learn how we'll match price at lowes.com/lowest price guarantee.
Ready to make a real impact every day? Join the Active Day Home Care team and help clients maintain their independence in the comfort of their own homes. Make a difference in someone's life as you provide essential daily assistance and protect their health and happiness. Earn up to $20 an hour and enjoy additional perks like optional daily pay, 401k, paid time off, ongoing educational training, and more. Join a team that values care, compassion, and your professional growth. Visit ActiveDay.com to apply.
Okay, so you're between meals and you're craving something sweet, right? What I do is snack on Blue Diamond honey roasted almonds. They're so good. And almonds are a superfood. So don't deny your cravings. Eat them.
Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
Okay, so you're between meals and you're craving something sweet, right? What I do is snack on Blue Diamond honey roasted almonds. They're so good. And almonds are a superfood. So don't deny your cravings. Eat them.
Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
There's so much a man can tell you, so much he can say, but you remain my power, my pleasure, my pain. Baby, to me you're like a growing addiction that I can't deny. But won't you tell me, is that healthy, babe? But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become large and the light that you shine can be seen? Baby, I can take you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, stranger it feels, yeah. Now that your rose is in bloom, and light hits the gloom on the grave. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, ra-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da. I've been kissed by a rose on the grave. I've been kissed by a rose on the grave. I can kiss by a rose on the grave. I've been kissed by a rose on. Baby, I can pay you to a kiss from the rose on the grave. Ooh, and I can get you straight. Welcome back to another episode of Jade the Next Day. I'm Jade, the Mary Jane Balmy, aka La Señorita Problematica Favorita, aka your mom, aka the plug. Yeah, that's all I got.
I'm XD. Check D of homosexuality, aka homo without a pause, aka the gay FEY, cause nigga, we all got pain. Aka Fagnificent, aka Hoisha. Aka Homo La Flor, aka the gay Mary Poppins, because I'm practically perfect in every way. Aka Barbara Streisand. People who need people. AKA 19% because every day should have 19% of me. And AKA bread quantity because if I can't reach the base, get that dick out my face. Welcome back to the Blackest Show About Nothing, everybody.
Absolutely nothing.
Shut up.
Every week.
God, they want to be down so bad. You know I hate an apart-ass nigga.
An apart-ass nigga.
FOMO-ass nigga.
That's all we say.
Yeah. We back in this thing, back in this cut like gay niggas and butt. Happy belated birthday.
Thanks.
Such a beautiful transition.
Yeah. It was officially J-teenth this week.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I'm a little hoarse. I am getting over the cold. Mm-hmm. Because, you know, it was hot and then it was cold. Oof. And then like, you know, when it's hot and you're sweaty and then you get on the train and it's like 2 degrees in there. And
then when it's hot outside and then you get on the train and it's muggy and then the next car is freezing.
Yeah, it was just a lot.
And it's 117 degrees on the platform.
Yeah. Did you see how the New York Times posted how it's literally unsafe for us to be down there?
I remember one time I was standing in Herald Square in the summer.
And that's the hottest station.
And the funkiest.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about the funkiest because
it stinks.
In the Bronx on 172nd, 170th
I don't have
Street.
No reason to go up there.
Right.
So in Herald Square, aka the Bronx,
the
train station, 34th Street, is just like the worst. The lower you get, oh my God, it is literally like standing in hell. Mm-hmm. The devil be breathing in my face.
Yeah. And then these whacked out white people were like doing free massages and acupuncture on the platform one day, and I was like, it is way too hot for all of that whiteness.
Antoinette had a story of some lady stretching on the bar waiting for the train.
Yeah, I've seen that too. I mean, it's like hot yoga, might as fucking well.
It is, hot Bikram.
Like, oh, God.
Every time I go outside in the summer, that's what I'm about to start telling people. Yeah, I'm going to do hot Bikram.
I'm hot Bikram. Like, I can't. Anyway, how was your week?
It was good. Birthday was good. Mm-hmm. Crystals took me out for lunch. I told her where to meet me because she was like, nigga, pick a place. Like, it's your birthday. We'll go anywhere you want to go. Like, whatever you want to do.
She's good for that because she told me the same thing. She'd be like, all right, tell me, and then we'll go.
We went to Chinatown. And I took her to this bomb-ass noodle spot with this delicious salt and pepper fried shrimp. Shout out to Santana because you know. So I took her down. She was like, it will be you who picks the crack ass of Chinatown to take me to.
Okay, because...
Well, I took her and she was like, nigga, this shit is delicious.
Yeah.
She was like, why do they fry everything perfectly? I was like, I don't know, but this is why we came. So we went there and then we met Asante and we had margaritas. 3 pitchers between the 3 of us.
Oh, that's when you called me. You were wasted.
Wasted.
Yeah. You said, I'm a little drunk. I was like, well, you a lot of drunk.
I'm a little drunk.
Because I was like, we had a plan for you, but then your husband was like, no, I'm doing something. We're like, all right.
Oh, I had a feeling.
Yeah.
I had a feeling. So it's fine. He ended up taking me that night. He told me be ready by 7:30, and he took me to Talde.
Ooh.
He took me to
What
Talde.
did you have?
Oh.
Yeah.
Best part. Mm-hmm. So I had Kung Pao chicken wings. Mm-hmm. So they had peanuts on top and cilantro, and they came with this homemade buttermilk ranch. But y'all know I don't fuck with ranch. But
no, it's good.
Homemade buttermilk. Ooh, you could take. Ooh, it was so good. And then I had what were those ribs? Some kind of sticky rib.
The honey, the joints.
Something like that. And then I had a salad with watermelon and had tomatoes in it and whatnot. It had a tamarind lime vinaigrette. Ooh. And peanuts. It was so good. And then crab fried rice, but like a giant platter of it. And it was just, when I tell you, you did not need to put a touch of salt or any additional anything on your food.
Wow.
Like, the only thing I could have taken was like more pepper. Like, I'm like, you can bring me some pepper sauce or some chili sauce. I love a good pepper. But outside of that, nigga, you didn't need anything. The food was seasoned so well. And then I had he had 2 glasses of Prosecco waiting when we got. So like, as soon as we sat down, they brought 2 glasses of Prosecco. So he's, made sure they did that. And then I had a watermelon margarita, which was just super fresh, and they put a little salted cube of watermelon in it. It was just so good. It was just so good. And so simple. It was a Tuesday night, so it was like I didn't need to do a whole bunch.
Right.
And then he took me for dessert, and we got some dessert from this dessert spot. And then we went back to the crib and watched TV. And
you went back to being parents.
I went back to yes, because the very last stop we made after the dessert, the 24-hour supermarket so that we could get the remainder of Noah's items for lunch.
Oh yeah, the queen started school.
Yes, so I had to get a couple things re-up on a couple lunch items because she was off Monday and Tuesday for Jewish holidays, and I had to go get her some lunch stuff. So that was the ending of my birthday. Came back,
Moms never stop.
We never ever stop, not even on a birthday.
No.
It's like them commercials, like, mom's going to need to take a day off. Moms don't get to take a day off.
Right.
So, it was good, though. Outside of that, went to work and, went to D.C. for my best friend Kia's and my good sis Keisha's and Sophia's mom's 60th birthday. Miss Denise, I bartended and made some delicious cocktails. I did a thyme simple syrup with some bourbon, and niggas were loving that. And some lemonade. Ooh, it was so good. Did that and some sorrel. Got everybody really drunk because me and Tristan kept adding more liquor to the sorrel. So it was lots of rum and Hennessy and wine because I made it like a sangria, but it was just really good. And then did, like a really light, bitch sangria. Oh, for niggas who can't drink. And then, so I went to DC, shot in and out of DC this weekend, had the birthday. It was a good week. How was your week with your mom?
Ooh, yeah. So if you didn't know, people thought when I posted her on Instagram that she was here then. Like, no. I follow the Kim Kardashian approach. I do things after.
That's real.
Because y'all niggas like to run up. Oh, let's do this. It happened 3 days ago. We took that picture a full 3 days before I posted it.
I know that's right.
Yeah, it was my mother's first time in New York.
That's crazy.
She had a wang dang motherfucking doodle.
I know that's right.
Autumn in New York. Why does it seem so inviting?
She was like, all this walking. She was like, you do all this walking? I was like, girl, no. You want to see all this stuff. I don't.
See all the sights.
Right. I go to work and go home and go to Jade's house.
Yeah.
Literally, I go to work and I go home.
And go to my house.
Yeah. And it's like, if I go out, I go to restaurants in Cafe Erzulia is by my house. So I'm like, okay, well,
or Lori's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
They don't know who that is.
So it's like, it's fine. But, yeah, she had a good time. We saw everything. She was over the train. I was like, oh, same.
Oh, okay.
We have something in common.
Welcome to my life.
Ooh. It was a trip where we had to get to know each other a little bit because she was like, and she willingly admitted that she was like, I have not lived with her since I was 18, and I would go home, and I don't go home often, because of it's expensive, and also I work a lot, and she works a lot too. It's a lot, and 6 hour across country, it's a lot. But she was just like, you've changed a lot, like, well, Ma, I'm in my 30s. She was like, I know that, but she was like, you're very, very black now. And I was like, would you like me to be anything else? She was like, no, I'm very proud of that. But, it's very different from when you were out of high school. And I was like, and in context, where I grew up, it was me and my family,
right,
as the blacks. There are no black people in San Jose, except for the 2 girls that we met at the live show in LA. We might be related. So,
y'all might be.
So, either way, she had a good time, but I was sick the whole time.
Oh, no.
So, she was like my responses, and people who are close to me know that sometimes I have a tonality problem with that when I speak. I've worked on it a lot. Yeah, I worked on it a lot. But I was agitated because I didn't feel well, so I was like, yeah, or like, no. And she was like, oh, I see you still got that tone problem. I was like, well, Ma, I just don't feel well. I'm just tired. But she understood, and yeah, we went shop. She essentially took me back to school shopping. because
I ain't mad at it.
she was like, let's go to Macy's. And I was like, let me warn you. Macy's is an avenue long.
And 17 floors high.
Yeah. So she was like, oh my God, really? She was like, well, I got no balance on my card, so let's go. I was like, all right. So we go. We walked in. She was like, are you ready to go? I was like, Ma, you don't want to go on your side? You don't want to go to the shoe salon? She's like,
This is way too overwhelming.
Yeah. She was like, how many floors? There's another floor?
I told y'all.
I was like, I told you, Ma. She was like, oof. She's like, oh, Lord, okay. And she was like, I'm ready to go back to the hotel now. I was like, okay. It's fine.
She's you.
Yeah. But
Mothers.
for me, but she kills me because she was like, my mother doesn't believe in online banking. Because I was like, well, Ma, I send money to you via, the online bank. She was like, that's your money. I was like, bitch. She was like, I don't do that. But the whole time, everything that we did, what did she do? She checked in on Facebook. So I was, because the Saints love Facebook.
They do.
So I was like, so Ma, you don't believe in online banking, but you're going to let the white man know everywhere you go? She was like, well, I just want the people to know from church that I'm where I'm at. I was like, okay, stun a little bit.
Church and the government.
Yeah, but I was like, you can stun a little bit, but just know.
The government knows where you are.
They watching. She was like, well, nothing.
Don't be surprised when you start seeing Macy's ads pop up on your Facebook page.
The days are getting shorter, and you can feel it in the air. Yes, it's that time of year. Pumpkin is finally back at Dunkin'. It's the cozy you've been craving all summer long, now in your cup at Dunkin'. Pick up all of your pumpkin favorites, like the signature pumpkin spice iced latte, or a pumpkin iced coffee, and bakery items like pumpkin donuts and muffins. Sip into something comfortable to celebrate the start of cozy season. Use the Dunkin' app for contactless ordering. America runs on Dunkin'. The days are getting shorter, and you can feel it in the air. Yes, it's that time of year. Pumpkin is finally back at Dunkin'. It's the cozy you've been craving all summer long, now in your cup at Dunkin'. Pick up all of your pumpkin favorites, like the signature pumpkin spice iced latte, or a pumpkin iced coffee, and bakery items like pumpkin donuts and muffins. Sip into something comfortable to celebrate the start of cozy season. Use the Dunkin' app for contactless ordering. America runs on Dunkin'.
Yeah. Hello.
I know y'all are listening.
Shout out to Fred, my FBI agent.
Ooh, what's mine? What's my FBI agent's name? His name is Hank.
Yeah. I decided mine is Fred. He's got a wife, 2 kids. He really wants to retire, but like Mackenzie is in her 3rd year at Dartmouth, and like the boy, he's they're trying.
His name is Hank. His real name is Henry.
Yeah.
And he's a Trump supporter. And his blood boils every time he listens to me speak.
Yeah.
But he can't do shit because I'm not doing nothing illegal.
Yeah. Fred, he's not he's just like a Trump supporter, but like he was like, well, I just don't want Hillary, but like he regrets it. He's remorseful.
Oh no, not
but
Hank.
Like he's but I know he definitely lived in like Norfolk.
I know the entire time I was watching Black Panther, all 47 times that I went to the movies to go see it, Hank was his blood was just on 100, on 350 degrees. This nigga was baking.
Yeah. And
was mad that he had to sit through another showing of Black Panther, and I just ain't gonna do nothing about that.
Yeah. Fred is definitely like, it's like, like all lives matter, but like, but he is proud to be an American.
See, Hank is Blue Lives Matter. He's all the way right.
Yeah.
But they all disappear from view, and I only have eyes for you.
Well,
can't stand me. But let me tell you about, since we're talking about mothers, my mother called me today. She was like, because my parents are coming in town. And she was like,
is this a season for parents to coming in town?
My parents come often though.
Yeah.
But my mother was like, I need tickets to The View.
Ma, who do you think I am?
Literally what came out of my mouth. I was like, Ma, I don't have any power over that. And she was like, don't you know somebody? She's like, all that talking, you don't know nobody who can give me tickets to the
My mother
View?
does that to me.
And I
all
was
the
like,
time.
first of all, I don't have anything to do with Whoopi Goldberg and her bandit of Republicans around her. Like, I don't know anybody at the View, Ma. She's like, well, can't you just call them and tell them that you're ordering tickets on behalf of your boss? I'm like, Ma, first of all, he would never step foot in the View. Second of all, no. Fine. I'll talk to you later.
Yo, my mother does that shit to me too about getting free shit. Cause she was like, "You still get that Blue Apron?" And I was like, "Yes, I do. Xavier Delowe.
You still getting that detox tea? Can you send me some?"
Yeah. I was like, "Stop listening to my show."
I was like, I thought you hated it.
Yeah.
Stay in my mouth. She's like, I need some of that detox tea.
Leave me alone.
Go. Like, girl, by the time I send you detox tea, you can go down to the goddamn
Right.
health store and go
Right.
get some.
But speaking of healthy, have you tried Beachbody On Demand, darling?
I have.
Oh, if you have been listening to us talk about Beachbody On Demand, you've been listening to it for a while now. And have you gotten your free trial yet? And you should have, because if you're not, you're slack-a-lacking.
Yep.
You know, Beachbody On Demand is a service that you can access fitness and nutrition anywhere and anywhere and everywhere on your mobile device, tablet, computer, streaming, television. It's lit. I am down a couple of pounds. Yeah, I noticed it today because I do a weekly weigh in, like on the nutrition side. Like they'll tell you to do whatever, because I follow the nutrition. Well, I try to. Be honest, you know, I do eat fried chicken. But you know, I'm down. I was like, okay, thank you, Sean T. T25 does it.
T25 works.
It really does, and that's what I do. It's 25 minutes. And you know, like, I'm like, girl, it's too hot. I'm not going out to the gym. It's 25 minutes, and like, it's less than the amount of like a show. Like, you could watch Insecure in that amount of time.
Right.
And you know, this is the company behind P90X, Insanity, 21 Day Fix, T25, Brazilian Butt Lift, Payo, Hip Hop Abs, 3-Week Yoga Retreat, and more. And like I said, you know, I use their nutrition part, and they provide nutritional help. So success just doesn't happen in the gym. So Beachbody On Demand has tools to help make eating right easier. And there are dozens of easy to follow meal plans and hundreds of delicious recipes. And what's cool is that they have vegetarian and vegan options too. Which is, I know that community always feels left out because it's like protein, which is yes, but they definitely give you the options of like beans and like legumes and all those other things. But what are you waiting for? Join over the 1 million people currently on Beachbody On Demand. Right now, our listeners can get a special free trial membership when you text JADE, Jade, to 303030. You'll get full access to this entire platform for free. All the workouts, the nutrition information, and support, totally free. Again, just text Jade, JADE, to 303030.
That's a 5-finger discount.
Yeah, definitely. We're not doing pop culture this week, but I feel like we have to discuss this.
Okay.
So, Miss King Kong. Yes, it's King Kong. The bitch is King Kong. Yes, it's King Kong. Chinese men's on. Yes, it's King Kong. Yes, it's King Kong. Yes, bitch, it's King Kong! King Kong.
Bitch, I been on.
Yes. Laura Bencroft. So Belcalis Almanzar decided to run up on Onika Mirage at a party. And she was like, you know, bitch, you've been bumping all these gums. What's up? She said, she went on Instagram. She was like, bitch, you've been talking about, you know, sneak dissing my parenting, my kid. So, what's up? That's why I did it. You look at the video, you see Cardi B run up, try to fight, and you see Nicki Minaj hiding behind
Scary!
the New York Giants. Because there was 12 niggas deep just... Whew.
Tomorrow is not promised. Run up on that bitch today.
Yeah. So, the funniest part about this whole thing is that Cardi ended up really fighting Raw Ali.
Yeah.
And the funniest part is that if you Google Raw Ali, she is listed as a security guard. Yeah.
What?
She is listed as a armed security guard. Google Raw Ali. Go ahead.
Hold, please.
Ra bin Ali.
Ra.
No, just Ra Ali. It doesn't say security guard?
No.
It did the other day.
Somebody at Google was playing.
Listen. I mean,
Wait a minute.
She is wide back.
Moose Ali.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Nope.
They use her boleros to cover Connecticut when it rains.
Yo, never mind.
But anywho, it progressed further because, you know, Nicki Minaj,
La Mickey Minaj
has a radio show called Queen's Radio, which is my favorite thing on the planet.
It's nuts.
You know why? Because it's not too often where we get to see a celebrity spiraling out of control in real time. But not in like a destructive manner where she's going to hurt herself. But it's like... Yeah, actually,
I feel like actually, you know what I think is really going to happen? Like, Nicki's going to get herself so upset and in a tizzy that it's going to be like, malfunctioning. Like,
danger. Danger, Mrs. Robinson. Danger.
And then she's going to start smoking, like, smoke's going to start
Short circuit.
Short circuit.
Yeah. So she went on, you know,
crazy.
the Queen's Court, because that's essentially what
Queen's
it is.
Court with their budgets.
Yes. Because, you know, T.S. Madison was on the other day.
Oh. See, I refuse to click the actual show and give it downloads.
I mean, it's Beats One. She's talking about how, and I laugh because she was like, she has the highest rated and the longest running radio show on Beats One. But I'm like, but sis, all the people who have had Beats One shows, they come in there to promote their album and they leave.
Right.
Drake did like 4 or 3 episodes. Like Pharrell did like 3 and bounced. You're on episode like 7.
You're like this is like
you are podcasting. You are us.
Hold on.
Well, in the realm of like you're a podcaster now. You are Joe Budden.
You're Joe Budden.
Right.
You're right. You know,
and
I heard them little clips of that. She got the girl who Cardi was talking about her dead baby.
Yeah, that was kind of wild. I can't. I'm not going to defend Cardi.
No, I can't defend.
I can't defend that. Both them bitches is crazy.
So I had a conversation with Michael Arsenault today, and Michael Arsenault said, "Well, both those bitches are mean."
Yeah.
He was like, I know the people love Cardi. Cardi's the people's champ. I love Cardi. He was like, I love Cardi's music. He's like, but Cardi's mean. Mm-hmm. She's just well palated. Like, she's just easy to swallow. She's fun. She's lighthearted. Mm-hmm. He was like, Nicki is just insufferable. So at this point, niggas are tired of her.
That's what it is. She's equally as mean. We're just tired of her.
Well, it's fine. I'm probably equally as mean as them as well, if we're really going to be perfectly honest.
You're not going to talk about somebody's dead baby, though.
You're right. I wouldn't. Yeah. But I'll talk about other things.
Yeah. That's fine. So would I.
I'll talk about your mother. I'll talk about your health issues. Like, I don't have no problem hitting below the belt, but I won't talk about... I leave children... I leave children dead and alive completely out of it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I will run up on you and I'll hit you anywhere else. That's fine. It's cool.
Fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth.
No, so I said it on Getting Grown, and I'll say it again. Amanda Seales put it perfectly. She said, it's like people talked about how it was the wrong space for Cardi to, run up on Nicki, to be fighting and so forth and so on. But the thing about it is, beef happens wherever it's going to happen.
Listen.
And when white people are ready to throw down, they don't care where they are.
First of all, they torch down motherfucking cities when they win a game with a ball.
First of all, they blew up their own shit. Let's be very clear here. White people are the ones who had stuff to do with the Pentagon and all of that. That was the government. That was the American U.S. government. Mm-hmm. So they'll tear their own shit up. You know what I'm saying?
Anarchists, they are.
And they'll do it anywhere at any time. So why is it, if I have legitimate beef with you, that it's an inappropriate place for me? No. The only inappropriate place there is to fight is a wedding, a baby shower, and anything that involves kids. Outside of that, we can get this work together. And Cardi was me walking out. I got jumped in 6th grade at basketball camp.
And you wore a Dolce & Gabbana dress?
Basketball shorts, but it's fine. I got cornered in the bathroom first. They was letting me know they was going to jump me. I was standing by paper towels. I just got done washing my hands. And I remember specifically saying, I can't fight all of you all, but 1, maybe 2 of you bitches is going to leave here burning. And when Coach Jerry pulled me out of that fight, I walked away with my head held high and a slight grin on my face like, well, I destroyed at least 2 of y'all. I got at least 1 of you real good.
Why did they jump you?
I don't know. They didn't like me. I didn't like. I minded my own business. I was just handling my business. Coach Jerry was my dad's friend, so he always looked out for me. But I don't know. They just didn't like me. I didn't even know them. I didn't even know their names. It was some stupid, some hood kid shit. Like, fuck you, bitch. You think you all that? And it's like, okay, well, if y'all want to fight, we can fight. I can't fight you all, but I'll fight 1 of you real, real good. Maybe 2 of you.
Wow.
So, yeah. I say all of that to say that we can really get busy any and every single where. Now, if we're going to get into the details and the logistics of it all, because we already told you it's not okay to talk about anybody's dead baby.
I like how we have not started the episode.
Have not. It's fine. It's our show. We do.
And I'm eating on the show. I don't care.
We do what we want. So, here's the thing.
Boom.
As much as I can't stand Nicki Minaj, I have to say,
Miss Kong to you.
I'm not gonna tell you what it is to me. But as much as I can't stand her, we haven't seen any evidence of Nicki talking about her baby.
Yeah, no.
So, I know there's a whole lot of speculation that Cardi really just wanted to run up on Nicki because we know about all of the other beef that they've had. And that's perfectly fine. But there's no reason to fabricate anything to justify why you buy. Like, we already knew that something of this nature was going to happen at some point or another. We didn't think it was going to be this big or to this degree or like where it happened. Right. But at some point, like, you all have been brewing for quite some time.
Right.
So something was going to go down. We knew Nicki was never going to fight back because
she's not that girl.
She can't fight.
No.
Michael told me that he don't think Cardi can fight. He was like, I think she will fight. I don't think she can fight.
That's a fair assessment. Now, her sister...
It's exactly what he said. He said, now, little Hennessy, she gets busy.
Yeah. Hennessy Carolina. I was like, oh, somebody gonna catch a charge on tonight.
Yeah. He was like, and he said something else I'm not gonna say, but... Mm-hmm. But...
I'll say it. Dice can fight.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen... Gays and lesbians, I've never seen one lose a fight, and if they did, it's because they were fighting one of their own.
I love when straight niggas underestimate gay niggas because...
Listen, they get busy.
Yo, I love when they underestimate.
Listen.
I'll be right here like...
Sissies throw them bows.
Oh, you thought me? Just be... okay, all right.
I told you.
You're bad.
I told you when Mouse is here, I will show up in a dream.
Yeah. Or on your doorstep with some Vaseline ready to get busy.
Yeah.
Don't let my sexual orientation fool you.
Hello.
But, I'm this is just all conversation. I don't know what's what. I know that I am still Team Cardi.
I didn't feel comfortable with Nicki, like, diagnosing her with postpartum.
I didn't like that either.
I was like, I didn't like that at all. Who the fuck are you?
I didn't like that at all. I didn't like that because, A, that's serious.
And B,
that ain't your business.
Who are you? Right. Like, and then, like, I'm really concerned, like, STFU.
Right. Shut up. She don't know what she's talking about. I don't think that's cool at all, actually. And I, just off GP, I stand behind Cardi, like, just because I want to. Like, I don't care. I don't have to justify it. I stand behind Cardi because I do.
Yeah.
So.
No, I'm still gonna bump. I mean, Invasion Privacy was better than Queen.
It was.
And facts are facts.
And I didn't even listen to Queen, so.
Right. So, we have a live show coming
October 21st.
Right. Get your tickets. There's still some available. More announcements to come. Follow us everywhere. You can stalk your exes. And we're going to take a break, and we'll be back after these messages.
Hi, this is Season, like the Four Seasons, from Atlanta, Georgia. And I want to say I love your podcast. I've just been podcasting. My year anniversary for listening to podcasts will be in October. But I have two things. First, I want to say, XD, I cannot stand you because now I'm like a fan of chasing Dallas and chasing Atlanta. Like at first I was like, what is this YouTube show? But now I can't get enough of it and I watch it at work all the time. And the second thing is y'all have me saying, woo child, the ghetto so much. Like if any white person gets on my nerves at work or if any ratchet thing happens, it's like an automatic response. And I'm like, listen to XD and Jade in my head. But I just want to say, you guys are like my friends in my head. I love the show. Keep it up. Thanks. Bye.
And we're back. Today, excuse me, everybody. I'm having a little throat issue. Pause. No homo.
Shut up.
Imagine Imagine if you were like gay and you dated like a Barb, like a Nicki Minaj stan, the ghetto. Oof. Like y'all like fucking, and all of a sudden they'd be like, "Bitch, it's King Kong." And I'd be like, no, back on my back. No más. No,
to freedom.
No. No es here.
No es here. La Nicki Minaj.
La Nicki Minaj no es here.
No, he no es here.
No, that's here.
No, it's no Mr. Peter.
Today, this idea came from my Siggy O. He was like, y'all should talk about food. And I was like, food? Okay. Why food? He was like, niggas is broken shit. I was like,
Did. XD was very excited. He called me. He was like, I have an idea.
I don't have many of those.
But I have one today. I was like, all right, bet.
Today is the Toni Braxton's Guide to Life.
How to survive as a broke nigga in America.
Yeah.
An ode to Yasir.
Yeah. Today is tips and tricks on how to navigate the white man's economy.
Please don't take any of this seriously.
Right. How to make $1 out of 15 cents. $1 and a nickel. 5 points if you know where that's from. So, we've all been broke. Actually, I met Jade. Both of us were broke.
That's fucked.
Yeah. Ooh, keeping our head above water.
Making a way where we can. Temporary layoffs.
Literally. We were like the millennial good times.
We really were. XD and I definitely just posed for the picture at the end of the...
Yeah. Pose.
Oh my God. Our next photo shoot.
I'm about to tell you something. We'll talk about it afterwards. Because I'm not going to forget it. But it's something we're going to do. Because it's super easy. So, let's talk about food and how you survive when you're broke. Broke nigga meals.
4 for $4.
Yeah. Now, there are definitely like, I feel like all fast food places have like some kind of discounted meal. So like you get the 4 for $4 from Wendy's.
Get full and die for $4.
I don't really get full though with the 4 for $4.
Isn't it nuggets, a burger, fries, and a drink?
Yeah, but I'm 6'3" and 227 pounds.
This is very true. It's like a slider.
Yep.
Slider and a nugget.
Right. So what you do is you get the apps for every fast food restaurant. And this is not like an advertisement for anybody here. But if you have a Burger King near you, they always have the deals on the app. You can get literally, I'm about to show Jade, you can literally get like 2 meals for $5.
What?
Yo, son, this shit is wild.
There's always the age-old ramen noodle. That works just fine.
Yeah.
But if you're tired, I guess.
Look, $12.99 family bundle, 2 Whopper meals and 2 cheeseburger meals. That includes drinks. That's 4 drinks, 4 sets of fries, 4 burgers for $12.99.
Oh my God.
Nigga, that's a lot of fucking food.
For $13.
$3 double cheeseburger meal. 1 double cheeseburger, 1 small french fries, and 1 soft drink. $3.99 for 2 Whopper Jr. sandwiches and 2 small french fries.
This is the kind of stuff old people be finding. And then you trying to figure out, like, they were like, we can all go to Wendy's for $2 and get full. And you're like, what are you talking about right now? Mm-hmm. My grandmother.
Yep, same. my grandmother stayed going to McDonald's with a coupon.
I'm not cheap, I'm frugal.
Right.
I'm like, who even gets McDonald's coupons? Where do you even find those?
Right. Like, where? In the ARP? Also, the McDonald's app. So, McDonald's, if you live in New York, you have the McDonald's app. Every time the Mets or the Yankees win, you get free food. Most of the time, it's free fries, which, you know.
Right, that's all I'm going to eat anyway.
Fine, but yeah, but like they'll do like a BOGO thing on their signature sandwich. So, like, if you get their signature sandwiches, it's usually like $3.99. They get one for free. It's not for free, it's only for a penny. So, you can get essentially 2 signature sandwiches for like $4.
What?
Right. I'm trying to keep y'all niggas fed.
Yeah, you're good for that kind of stuff. Nigga, do you know where you can go get 30 shrimp for $3? I'm
At Hardee's, nigga.
Somewhere I don't want to go.
Whatever. Hardee's and Fort Greene is lit. That's a Chinese restaurant.
I'm just scared about like 1 million shrimp for $2.
All right, well, stay broke.
I will.
So outside of fast food, there are meals that you can make.
Yes. Bust it.
Go ahead, take it.
Rice. Every nigga family loves rice. We all grew up on rice. You know why? Because it's cheap. You can make dinner for like $12 if you go get a pack of chicken, some rice, and some sort of vegetable. Everybody can get fed. Everybody can have 2 portions. You might even be able to get some leftovers. It's literally about getting a protein, a grain, and some greens.
Yeah. So, when I was on food stamps, not that long ago, when Monique, I think I told you how I got on food stamps. What inspired me to go?
Precious.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I said, if Monique won the Oscar, I'm going to take my ass down to the welfare.
Yep.
She won, and the next day,
you took your ass down to the welfare.
And because I wasn't working, and I needed it. So there's this, I was gifted this book called Eat Well on $4 a Day, Good and Cheap by Leanne Brown. And it's a cookbook. And it has so many cool things. It's literally $4 a day. And like the meals are like, they tell you how much it costs per portion or whatever. It'd be like 67 cents a portion or whatever. So they have like breakfast, like tomato scrambled eggs, an omelet, because eggs are cheap.
Eggs are cheap. Tomatoes are relatively cheap. Like, really, if you keep vegetables, and obviously you don't want to keep too many because you don't want them to go bad, you can remix so many.
Okay, so work's done and you're craving something spicy and salty. I know. What I do is snack on Blue Diamond wasabi and soy sauce flavored almonds. They're so good, and almonds are a superfood. Don't deny your cravings. Eat them. Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously. Okay, so work's done and you're craving something spicy and salty. I know. What I do is snack on Blue Diamond wasabi and soy sauce flavored almonds. They're so good, and almonds are a superfood. Don't deny your cravings. Eat them. Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
Different meals. It's literally about keeping a stocked like pantry of seasonings, like a seasoning cabinet, spice cabinet. I don't know why I couldn't get my words out. Keeping a stocked spice cabinet and keeping like essentials like potatoes, onions. Keeping, then all you really have to do is kind of replace your greens that you're going to eat and get them fresher.
And you can always go, if you're able to go to a farmer's market, or you live like near a Koreatown or in Chinatown, get your vegetables from there.
Yep.
Because it's always cheaper.
Yep, and fresher.
Yeah, fresher, and spices too.
Spices.
If you can.
Ooh, I'm gonna put you all on the plug for spices.
What?
If you can find a Mediterranean market.
Yeah.
A good one in your area. Mediterranean markets
or like an Indian market.
Plug on cheap spices, and you can get good amounts.
Also, this used to hold us down when I was growing up. Your local church has pantries.
They sure do.
And they have the bread ministry or whatever they call it. You go out there, you get tons of food. If you live in New York,
I forget which day of the week it is.
Excuse me. If you live in New York, there is a day where you can go to Tompkins Park, which is located on Avenue A and 7th Street, and they give out free food in the park. Like, people go with baskets home for free food.
You can sign up for a CSA.
CSA is literally a farmer's market where you pay like $10 a month or something, and they bring you like bushels and shit of like
Everything
vegetables.
of vegetables that are in stock. Or like in season, excuse me. It's so easy to be able to eat.
Right.
Relatively cheap.
Right. It may not be, you know, like, you know, you may not have like filet mignon, but you can definitely
play with a lot of things. You can make white bean chicken soup. You can
and instead of buying the pieces of chicken, get the whole chicken and cut it up yourself.
Yep.
I know it's a daunting task, or sometimes if you're friendly with the butcher, they'll cut it up for you for the low. Always use the whole chicken because it's cheaper, and you can use any part every part of the bird,
and then use all the leftover stuff to make stock and freeze it.
Exactly.
So you can make gravies, you can make soups, you can make sauces. Like, there's ways for you to stretch your food.
Exactly. So, and of course, you know, water. Drink water.
Drink water.
Like, if you want like something other than water, you can make sun tea.
If you're not from, you know, Biloxi, Mississippi, you can make regular tea.
We made sun tea in California. Fuck you.
I remember one time Nikki was like, "Oh, I'm making sun tea." I was like, "What?"
It tastes delicious.
I'm sure. It's literally cooked by the sun.
Yeah, the sun did that. God did that. Shout out to the sun.
I could make sun tea in New York, actually. I could just put it on my back steps.
Yeah.
Damn, summer's over. Why'd you just talk about this now?
So alcohol. Everybody wants to get lit for cheap.
Pre-game.
Yeah. If you ain't got it, stay home. But if you want, there's happy hours. Now, every city has a blog of sorts where you can just Google and be like, where's the cheap happy hours? New York happy hour starts at noon.
I used to go to 12th Street Ale House.
Yeah, me
12th
too.
and 2nd for their happy hour.
They raised their prices, though.
I'm sure they did. I'm sure. It used to be so lit. Like, you could
It
order
was
food
$2.
in the bar. It was $2 drink. That is also when I drink well liquor, and I won't drink that now, so happy hours do me no good. Honestly, the cheapest way to drink is to go buy it yourself.
Yeah, get a bottle.
Have a happy hour at the crib. Have everybody bring them. Have a couple people throw in for a couple bottles. Bring mixers.
And that's how you should also do brunch.
Right.
Do brunch at home.
Yep. Friend brunches. Everybody bring a dish. Everybody chip in, and one person cooks. Whatever, however you want to do it. But friend brunches are the wave and the plug. Hey, you can smoke weed at the brunch.
Exactly.
Can't do that.
You could twerk over your eggs in your own crib.
There's no server to tip.
No.
Don't go out to eat if you ain't got it. Don't go out to eat if you can't tip.
Right.
You ain't got no money, take your broke butt home, you say it. You ain't got no money, take your broke butt home. I said if you ain't got no money, take your broke butt home, you say it. You ain't got no money, take your broke butt home.
It's okay to say no.
Yeah, it's a rule of thumb. If you have to cut corners and skimp and so forth and so on, you might just not need to go.
Right, you know what? No, I can't come, but thank you for the invite.
Remember, no apart ass niggas. Like,
Right.
no FOMO ass niggas
A
here.
good part of being broken is just like understanding when to say no.
Right, and chances are the person who's asking you is broke too. So, unless it's the rich friend.
Right. So what about some tips for people who have cars and shit like that?
So, people who have cars and whatnot. I live in New York City, so therefore a lot of my tips are custom, but hopefully these help. Sometimes saving money means having to spend a little bit of money. So to save in the long run, the biggest tip I have for niggas, and the most simple, is get your oil changed. You get your oil changed, that's going to keep your car running the way that it should be. Get your maintenance done. Get your checkups done to your car. Balance and rotate your tires so that you're not wearing your tires down. You know what I'm saying? Like, just take care of your car. If you take care of your car will last. Unless it's American. For washing your car, if you want to save money but still roll around in a clean whip, you know what I'm saying? Mayonnaise colored bins, we push Miracle Whips, rest in peace. Wash your own car. If you live in a city like New York and you cannot wash your own car, you can go to the car wash, the cheapest one, that has the vacuum yourself option.
Yeah.
Where you clean out your own car, buy yourself some wipes, some Armor All wipes, wipe your shit down. Your car can look just as clean as if them niggas cleaned it for you themselves. Those were like some of the main tips that I have for saving money for your car.
What about like insurance and stuff?
Ooh, no, you can't, because that's not anything you can control. If you live in New York, try to get your car registered in Pennsylvania or in New Jersey or Connecticut. That's my tip. Your insurance will be cheaper. Your registration will be cheaper. I think it's technically illegal, but, you know,
it's fine.
There's ways around the system.
Yeah.
That's my biggest tip for the New Yorkers. Like, that's very New York specific.
Yeah.
Get your car registered in Pennsylvania, Connecticut, or New Jersey.
Or Virginia, like most niggas.
Ooh, I stay away from Virginia. Or Delaware. They have no taxes.
Delaware is everything.
Even you want to talk about saving money?
Yeah, get everything in Delaware.
Nigga,
register
your
your
electronics.
business. Yeah, register your business. Get your LLC based out in Delaware.
Everything in Delaware that you can.
Yeah, I mean, it's a state that doesn't exist, but get everything there.
That's why. It's like White Wakanda.
Yeah.
White Conda.
Yeah, White Conda. It is White Wakanda.
It's White Conda, yeah. Yeah, that's their vibranium, no taxes. Yeah, no, deadass though, register your businesses in Delaware. Buy your electronics in Delaware, cars, whatever. Like, just do it in Delaware because no taxes.
That's so interesting. Speaking of electronics, if you need a new computer or anything, or just anything, and I know there is a small price point, but like, actually, I didn't spend much more money than I did. I got my MacBook on HSN, or the Home Shopping Network, and I paid monthly for it.
Yeah, but you ended up paying more when you
I didn't.
Oh, you didn't?
I paid $50 more.
Okay.
Which is okay.
I guess if you don't have it in one lump sum, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, so $50 is cool. But the reason why I say that is because some people need like immediate things, like especially if you're back to school and shit like that, and you know, or you're trying to pursue your dreams and you really don't have it like that. That's what I had to do. I got it, and it worked. But to your point is definitely upkeep your your electronics. So like if you have a computer and you have a laptop, don't keep it on your bed. What I have is I have this fan that I set underneath it, so that it doesn't burn out. Right, because you need airflow underneath it to keep it cool.
What kind of fan?
I think it's by Tegan or
It's a
Tegan.
computer fan?
Yeah, it's like a you put it on your lap. It's like a pillow underneath. Or like a padding underneath, and it's the USB you connect it to your computer, and a little fan turns on, and it keeps it cool. Yeah. Because you definitely don't want your motherboard to burn out or your logic board to burn out.
Yeah, I don't know what none of that means, but no, I don't.
The whole point is you don't want your shit to fry out, so you have to spend another $2,000 on something else.
That's real.
Thinking of insurance, I also suggest getting renter's insurance.
Oh, get renter's insurance.
I know we're talking about saving money.
$15 a month.
I'm not gonna worry just because Homer doesn't have insurance. A lot of people don't.
Lifetime TV presents From Homemaker, to homeless.
All right.
Or even less,
Or
depending
cheaper.
on what you got.
12, like
mine is 12.
See?
If anything happens, even if you're on the street and you get robbed or something, like it's covered. So $12 go with Geico, Progressive, everybody's got it.
Remember, you know what you're not doing, but you don't know what your neighbors are doing.
Right.
Cover your shit.
Yeah. Cover your shit. What are some other tips?
Let's see, what else do broke niggas have issues with? Food, cars.
Going out and having a good time. Free before 11.
Yeah. Pre-game.
Free before 11. What we used to do, ooh, God, me and Kyle, we were so broke back then. We used to, when Splash was open, we would stay for happy hour, and then like it would turn into a club. So we'd be at the club for like mad long. You know, clubs in New York don't get popping until like 1 o'clock, but we have been there since
that's
like,
when I'm leaving.
Like we have been there since like 7 o'clock, so we have to pay. But we were like 22. But you know, find out what's free before 11. Find free shit. Like
You don't always have to go to the club.
what
Find
you
the
can
parties.
do, what a scam would do, because you know, like when they be like putting my number on the list and like you get free entry if they text you, but you don't really want them to have your number like that. You can get a sideline number or a Google Voice number and have them text that number, and that way you don't get all them damn texts all the damn time, and you get it for free.
Well, that's great. I definitely have never done that.
This is really gay specific, but you know.
When I was broke and we were trying to find ways to entertain ourselves, I used to have this homeboy, and me and him would go out in public and like fight. So like we
what?
We'd go out and act like we were a couple, and then we'd like, you know, he would like blatantly look at somebody's ass, and then I would be like, "Nigga, you was looking at her ass," and we would like fight and entertain ourselves.
That's actually so. Jada and I, when we were broke, we used to go to hotels
and ask if they had hourly rates
because she was my pimp.
People look so uncomfortable when they like. There are ways to entertain yourself without spending money.
Yeah,
and then go back to your house and have a friend brunch.
Yeah, like when I was in high school, Viva La Bam was the thing.
Okay.
I love Viva La Bam. Shout out to Bam Margera. I love him. And his mom, April.
Cool.
I hope he's recovered. So, in high school for senior cut day, we wanted to do something really dope. So we created a scavenger hunt challenge. Ooh. So this is before like digital cameras. So we each had disposable cameras, and we had pictures of what we had to do. So like lick a mannequin's ass at Macy's or whatever. And like almost got thrown out of Macy's, but whatever, because we had to run. But it was shit like that. But it was like that shit was fun.
It's fun.
Yeah,
it's fun.
And people should do that now instead of like I'd send somebody. My homeboy Kendall, he had his birthday here, and I did something. I called it the Gauntlet, and like I did something that for him, and I was like, it would have been more fun if like they had to develop pictures and stuff like instead of using their camera phones.
Yeah. That's actually really
so I could
fun.
be like, hand over your phones, you can't use them. You can't use any GPS. You have to do this on your own.
I love how most of my free fun included making other people uncomfortable. The ultimate broke niggas guide to eating. Find somebody who got food stamps.
Oh, happy day.
Oh, happy day.
Oh, happy day.
Oh, happy day.
When stamps come in.
When stamps come in.
On the 15th.
And on the 1st.
On the...
Oh, happy day. So, find somebody who got stamps. Pay him 25 cents on the dollar, 50 cents on the dollar. It's fine. You pay 50% for your food.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Give them a little cash. Tell them set a budget. Bang. Groceries. No Janelle Aiko.
Yeah. You have to have groceries.
Being broke and making it is about being innovative.
And on that note, we're going to take a break and be back after these messages. So we're back. Talking about
being broke and innovative.
Yeah. Boy. One thing that we really all should do is cut the cable. Now.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Yeah, it is just cable is expensive.
It is, and I have it, and it's very expensive.
I do not watch any of the channels that I have. I don't even watch. I watch maybe like, how many channels do we have on Optima? Maybe like 200, 300.
Yeah, and I watch probably
5
10.
of them. Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah, maybe
one program, and then most of those things I can watch on. No, not most of them, but some of them. Cut the cable. So get yourself some internet and get yourself some apps. There's the Sling app, in which you can pay $40 a month and choose different networks that you put on your system.
Right.
And those, for those 10 shows you watch, those will be the networks you have.
Direct Now is better.
Direct Now has one. Hulu has a streaming service now. You got Sling, you got Direct Now, you got Hulu. There's so many of them. Somebody else just came out with one.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Hulu did.
There's options though.
Right. And my niggas, if you still have access to your student account email, use it.
Damn, I don't.
I don't either. Actually, maybe I do. I'm going to see if I can get it back. Because, nigga, everything is like 90% off when you have a student discount.
So many places take student IDs.
Right.
It's amazing.
Top Man or Top Shop.
What?
Yeah, nigga. Urban Outfitters.
I'm about to go rob a college student.
Mm-hmm.
Bet.
And you get discounts at the Apple Store, too.
Oh, my gosh. It's about to be so lit.
Yes.
Somebody's about to be so sad.
Also, for our veterans and people in the military, you get a discount damn near everywhere.
Yeah. Yes.
So, flex that card.
Flex.
Troops.
Flex
and
it.
Vets. Be like, I here.
If you are a vet, go through your records and find out if there's a percentage that you can get paid monthly by the government, because a lot of people I know,
and there's a lot of money that goes unclaimed too, because it happened to my grandfather, and my grandmother got the money my grandfather died in 93 and she got the money in 2016.
Wow.
And it was a lot of money, and it's like monthly money too, so they give her back money. I'm talking about 6 figures. High 6 figures. And they get a monthly, and she gets another monthly check on top of that for being a non-survivor.
Claim your shit.
There's also a lot of unclaimed state funds. I remember when I was a kid, my mother had unclaimed funds from something that she did or whatever. So Google, in your state, there's places where you may have overpaid a ticket, or you have won something, or won a settlement or something, or your parents who may have passed on, and there's money that's to be left and they're supposed to be going to you. Check with your state and you might be able to find some money. What's some other broke nigga shit? Get a podcast.
Don't tell them that.
Oh. Okay. No, seriously, get a podcast.
So you can sniggle on the internet every week.
That's what them broke niggas do on Lipstick Alley. Sniggling.
Yeah, but they're still in Lipstick
With
Alley.
your
which
broke
means
asses.
They don't have no fitted sheets.
Oh, God.
With your broke asses.
Whew. Anywho.
The slubs.
The ghetto. But anyway.
Every time you mention Lipstick Alley, Blue Ivy face.
Right. That's all I got.
That's it. That's the end of the show. That is literally it. Get tickets to the live show. October 21st is going to be a blast. That is not going to be a bunch of us just sitting around talking about bullshit. Or maybe it is.
It probably will be.
But it's fine. It's going to be fun, and we're trying to plan something really dope for you all. So make sure you get your tickets to that. Can't wait to see you all there. Yeah, and that's all I got.
Yeah. Love, peace, and chicken grease.
Bye.
On the crime side, the New York Times side, staying alive was no job.
This episode of Jade and Dexty was produced by Abraham Kevin Quezada.
A young youth, you're rocking the go-to, low goose, only way.
I like the fact that you had to look at your phone like, what up, nigga?
Like I'm headbutting the air.
Yeah. I'm going to have to do that when I get the new phone.
Or it looks like I'm falling asleep. Wait,
Yeah.
what you getting?
Oh, you know, they released the new iPhones. They announced it today. It's the iPhone X Max.
Fuck is
It's
that?
iPhone 10 Max.
What is that?
It's bigger than this, and it's hella more expensive. It starts at 11.
I don't want that.
I
I'm
don't
happy to
want
be back
this
to a
either.
normal size phone with the same size screen.
Nah, I can't do like.
It's gotta fit in my crossover.
No, I need a big nigga phone. I have big hands. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
That Seal featuring Christina.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, I gotta hit y'all. I gotta humble y'all with a Christina right quick. I gotta humble your earbuds with a quick X-Tina. Oh yeah, genie in a bottle, baby. Hey guys.
He struggled with his addiction on VH1. I didn't know. Yeah. He was on Family Therapy. Like that was like the real serious. I was like, oh damn. And like his dad died. It was so much.
The nigga in the wheelchair?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. But anywho, where was I? Oh, what happened?
Go ahead. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. He taught me how to wash. Oh, happy day.
Like, oh my God, another life lost.
No.
I need help.
Dude, severely.
Hawking a loogie is gay abortion.
Gross.
Pro-life. Oh, gross. Hold on.
I'm hungry. Can I have something to eat?
Where's Daddy?
He's in the bathroom.
So knock on the. Is anybody home?
Daddy.
So let him know you're hungry and you're ready to eat.
My kind of gal.
Yeah. I'm hungry. Can I have something to eat?
Yeah. I need to find if my daddy got some money. Fucking faggot. God.
You should.
Hell yeah.
That nigga be good for something.
Hello?
Let that nigga be good for something.
Oh, God, I started getting on my nerves.
Find your daddies and sue for back child support.
Oh!
But nigga, you're 40. It don't matter.
I don't care.
It don't matter.
Run my mama her money.
Run my mama her money. She spent a lot of money on me.
Right. Man. Damn, now that we need to have a child support episode. Damn it. Woo. Ways to get your child support.
Why are you playing? Rubbing my buddy, nigga. You wasn't there. You wasn't with me shooting in the gym. I hate Rick Ross.
Really?
Yeah, man.
He's homophobic, but he makes great music.
Yeah, but he's a fraud. Oh.
Who's not?
I know, you're right, but he's like so fraudulent.
So is
so many other people.
Right. I can't think of a rapper who's not like phony.
Oh, Plies.
Okay.
Ghostface isn't.
No.
Method Man isn't.
No.
ODB wasn't.
No.
RZA isn't. He's not. He's authentically himself.
Okay. All right. I
feel like the Migos are also themselves.
Yeah,
they don't know how to be anything but.
Their police record tells me that truth. Yeah.
Raydrick. He's just living his best life, but it's not fraudulent.
No.
He just did a glow up.
Okay.
Anyway,
Styles P isn't fake either.
Nope.
All right.
Jaheim is authentically himself.
So let me tell you something. So when I was with my mother, this show called, I don't know if y'all listeners saw it. Apparently it was a 3rd annual version of this show. I was like, news to me. It was Black Music Honors.
BMH.
Yeah. And they honored Stephanie Mills.
Okay.
Bobby Brown.
Mm-hmm. He's getting a lot of flowers right now.
Yeah. That means he's gonna die soon.
You have outdone yourself this episode in awful things. Anyway, continue.
It's fine. I'm gonna live forever. Ain't that right, Big Red?
Woo, shit.
I gotta stop doing that joke because I almost did it when my mother was here, and she looked at me like, I was like, I'm kidding.
You've changed.
Yeah. I mean, the joke is funny. But anywho, yeah, he's not gonna be with us much longer. So, anywho, Houdini was was being honored, and as well as Dallas Austin.
Oh, okay. Okay, Nene.
Okay, Zora.
Okay.
So when they were honoring Dallas Austin, It was so interesting because he produced. People were just going off of like what songs he produced and they performed. So like, niggas was coming through or whatever, and like somebody from a Tyler Perry show saying, "Creep," not yeah, that's what TLC, right?
So I creep
with the pajamas,
yeah. Just creeping
and
on the down.
It was so cute because Sammy came out. I like the way you look. I was like, and Sammy is fine now.
So I've heard, but I just don't know if I can.
And Sammy can sing. Sammy can blow.
Can he?
Mm-hmm. He just makes like Fashion Nova music.
Oh, okay.
So like nobody's really listening. I also think he's homosexual.
Maybe.
Because based on like Instagram stuff. But anywho, Next came out right after.
Ugh.
And they looked the same. It was RL, the rotund one, and the one that looks blue in the moonlight. And I thought about how like RL discovered like Jaheim. I remember when Jaheim didn't have teeth for like
I know. You better put that woman first.
You could have anything I got.
You could have anything.
Just in case, I'll make a horse tonight. I'll make love to you, Lord, last time, baby. You know, baby, you know, baby, you're that have just in case.
I don't make you home, I don't make you home.
That nigga did not have no teeth.
He
Like
did.
he had no teeth. Like
bitter
what?
bear face.
Yes, like yo, no teeth. He looked like a Berenstain bear. Paw bear.
Papa bear. The Berenstain Bears and Don't Talk to Strangers.
Yes. Oh my god. This show is
about absolutely
nothing. And I am so. We are blessed that people entertain our shenanigans every week.
That's exactly what you all do. You entertain our shenanigans.
By entertaining you all.
Right now, switch your family to T-Mobile and get 4 lines for $25 a line with AutoPay and 5G access included on America's largest 5G network. So don't wait. Get unlimited and nationwide 5G access for the whole family for just $25 a line. Visit a T-Mobile store or T-Mobile.com today.
Plus taxes and fees. Customers may notice lower speeds and further reduction if using over 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video at 480p. Unlimited while on our network. Qualifying credit and 4+ lines required. Capable device required for 5G. Coverage not available in some areas. Some uses may require certain features. See T-Mobile.com.
Okay, so you're between meals and you're craving something sweet, right? What I do is snack on Blue Diamond Honey Roasted Almonds. They're so good. And almonds are a superfood. So don't deny your cravings. Eat them.
Blue Diamond Almonds. Crave victoriously.